What's up, Retro Maniacs? Joe Day coming at you from Mike's Retro Trading Cards. And you know what they say, the more things change, the more they stay the same. That's right, we've got another Tom Brady rookie card blind reveal from SGC. But before we get to that, hit the music. Okay, as to not make a fool of myself, I pre-opened the box. Mike edits it out, but he still likes to make fun of me for the struggle. Put this up here. Oh, perfect. All right. Like I mentioned at the top, these are Tom Brady rookie cards. I know, shocked. I'm sure you are if you are a viewer of this channel. I will say I'm not expecting high grades on these. Bam, tuxedo time. I am not expecting high grades on these, and you're probably thinking, well, why did you send them in? I'm always going to send in Tom Brady rookie cards. You know, I got some heat on the last video I did where PSA, I felt undergraded at least one of the cards pretty severely. And I got a lot of comments of folks saying that, you know, why would you even send those in? I can see the imperfections a mile away. With Tom Brady rookie cards, well, first off, with any card that you know, you've had or that's, you know, over 20 years old, the PSA 10s are just, it's not like today where you open up a pack of cards and you just put something into a soft sleeve and send it off to be graded, like, you know, bam, bam, bam. It wasn't like that, especially for a 6th round rookie. But with Brady cards, you know, you want to make sure that, especially as for someone who's putting these in his personal collection, I want to make sure these are authentic. I want to make sure they aren't altered. You know, for me, that's the biggest thing. And there's still value to be had when cards are graded, even low grades or mid to low grades. And it prevents, if you're a seller, you know, sure, you could get more money for a card raw than you could in a, you know, a PSA 6 or 7, but the odds of that card being returned are significant. You know, you might put no returns in your listing, or you might think that you have everything properly documented so the seller would have no recourse. But at the end of the day, eBay generally sides with the buyers. So, you know, getting a low grade on a card may stink, but you have to remember these are cards that are 20 plus years old. And, you know, it does more than just grade the card. It authenticates the card, especially authenticates and shows whether it is altered or not, or fake, to be honest. So, all right, enough of my tangent. This one here is a Fleer Ultra, one of my favorite sets of all time. Fleer Ultra always had awesome photography. It's a shame that they don't do football anymore, but I think they're doing a Marvel set at the end of the year, so I might have to take a look at that. One of my favorite all-time cards is a 1998 Peyton Manning rookie card from Fleer Ultra. College uniforms. It was one of the first sets to come out. I pre-graded this at, I believe, a 7 to an 8. So I would not be surprised by 7.5. I got this dirt cheap on eBay. So let's take a look here. Oh, not bad. I will take that. The high end of my pre-grade. There was a little bit of a, can't really see it with the sleeve, but a little bit of an edge issue here. Little bit of a, you can see a little orange ring there. Otherwise, the surface looked really solid. And then the corners, you know, they're not perfect. They're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna cut your finger or anything, but they're 8s. You know, that's why that's why it's graded an 8. But otherwise, he looks pretty solid. great picture, iconic picture. You know, I remember this card from that set. All right, next card. Here's another one I got dirt cheap. And it was actually, I thought in the last 10 seconds it was gonna double in price because of what I saw other raw copies of this going for. And it was with one of the big consignment houses on eBay. I think, and I don't know this for sure or anything, but so the consigner only had a picture of the front. They didn't have a picture of the back. And if you shop on eBay, you know who I'm talking about. And they didn't mention anywhere in the title or the listing that the card was numbered to 2500. So, you know, if you're not going to do that, someone might have thought this was like the retail version that wasn't numbered or whatever. The picture looked great, and then I got it in, and the card was beat up a little bit. I pre-graded this one at a 6 to a 7. So, honestly, I'd be happy. This is a card that should present well. So, let's take a look. All right. Kind of what I was thinking. Let's see. I don't know if you can tell. I wonder if you can see it from there. Almost, boy, I can't tell if that's, because that's surface issue. I can't tell if that's on the slab or if it's like a Newton ring, or I don't think, you know, SGC doesn't damage cards. Well, they do probably, but I haven't had an issue with them. I can't really tell. You might not even be able to see it, to be honest. Like right there. I'll have to go back and take a look. But this is a thicker card, so it might be, you know, pressed up against the surface of the inside surface of the slab. Really nice card though. I mean, if you just look at this card, you know, it's displayed. I mean, yeah, it has a 6 on it. Go like this. You know, you could think, oh, maybe that's an 8. You know, obviously there's things going on with the card, but the eye appeal itself, I think, is pretty solid. So this is the perfect example. You probably thought, I did not look at the grades ahead of time. But I did, you can watch the video where I did a little preview of what I was sending to SGC. I did pre-grade this one at a 6. So it's exactly where I thought it was going to be. There is a little bit of damage on this corner here. You can see that. I pointed this out in the preview video. It almost looked like a binder clip. You know those, instead of using a paper clip, like a binder clip, it almost feels like this card, you know, someone bought a couple of packs of this and decided to put a binder clip around him, and Brady just happened to be at the front, so he got the most damage. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, right there, maybe you can see it. You know, a little corner ding here. I'm gonna look at the previous video though. Like, I don't remember this corner ding. I don't remember this surface issue. I do remember this. There was a little bit of an edge ding here. I don't know if you can see it. But beyond that, it looks pretty solid. I mean, with the other issues going on, I definitely understand the grade. I'm not upset about the grade, obviously, if that's what I pre-graded it at. But yeah, I think it looks like it will present well on the shelf. So, all right.